What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the smoking section. And let me tell you something, we have a great show for you guys tonight. It's probably going to be funny, it's probably going to be full of entertainment, it's going to be a lot of smoke, and it's going to be a lot of good conversation. So, without further ado, everybody, let's get this party started. So, if you couldn't already tell, we do have a very special guest in the smoking section today. I am going to be so excited to bring him on, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. But first, before I do anything, I got to send a shout out real quick. Today's video is going to be sponsored by Finley's Boutique. If you have not checked out Finley's Boutique on Facebook, please go check them out. It is a mother daughter team. Jess and her daughter Finley are absolutely amazing people. They're doing all the gifts for my groomsmen and for my best man at my wedding, which I'm not going to tell you what those are, but you definitely have to check them out. Mother's Day is coming, Father's Day is coming, and you definitely have to give them a check out. But for right now, I have a very special guest that I'd like to introduce, and I know you guys are going to love him too. He has his own Instagram page. He is married to the queen of cigars, Miss Hard Ash, so you could probably imagine who I'm bringing on, but it is my very good friend, Nick, Mr. Hard Ash himself. What's going on, Nick?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing tonight, brother?
Good, good. Thank you for having me on. So I'm pretty excited about this. This is only my second podcast to be a guest on. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to all the people watching. Like it's probably not gonna be exciting, and whatever agreed upon by the smoking section. So I don't want him to be held responsible for any of the stuff that comes out of this
Well,
pile.
I think everybody knows that we like it to just be ourselves here on the show. There is no bad, there is no good. It is all just cigars and brotherly and sisterly love in here. So we don't even have to worry about that, man. But I gotta ask you right off the bat, man, because I just lit mine up and I want to know, what are you smoking on tonight?
I am smoking a Elion Cigars Maduro sample. So this has not been released yet. So we got I'm partners with Christian Cisneros and the Elion Cigar Company, and he's releasing some cigars. So he sent me some samples and a couple other people some samples to try out. So I'm puffing on this Elion Maduro tonight, Sean.
Very nice, man. And I have my Placencia Sixto because I knew I was going to have an amazing guest on. And if I'm going to be smoking with royalty, I might as well smoke like it's royalty as well.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but that's a good cigar.
Hey, man, I absolutely love this cigar. I've only had it about 3 or 4 times now, and it really is starting to be one of my favorites. And I figured, why not break it out tonight? The weather is beautiful here in New Jersey. I don't know how the weather is where you are right now, but it was a little hot, a little in the bit in the 80s today. But how
It's
was your
sticky.
weather today?
It is sticky right now. It's like 86, I think, here and humid. So that it's typical Alabama. Like last week it was 32 and like 40 during
Okay.
the day, and then this week it's 80. So everybody's sick. Everybody's got runny noses. You're walking on the street, coughing and sneezing, and people are looking at you sideways like you got COVID. It's just that time of the year. You know, every car on the street is yellow from the pollen. It's
Yep.
just typical Bama.
No, absolutely, my man. So,
Yeah.
Nick, I know a lot of people know who you are. I know that I have the pleasure of getting to know who you are. But for those of my friends who are joining us tonight, um, I got to ask, man, how did you get this started, bro? I know that I had your wife Justina on before, and she kind of filled in some of the spaces, but she did say that you had your own story behind everything. How did Mr. Hardash start?
Um, so Hard Ash Cigar Society started because I quit drinking. No, ma'am, inside. No, ma'am, inside. Okay, go inside. I apologize. Hold on.
No, you're fine.
So I quit drinking like 2.5 years ago, and I had a little problem with alcohol, and decided with the help of my lovely wife that it wasn't the best decision for me. So I've been smoking cigars for probably about 15 years, but it was like on special occasions, anniversaries, birthdays, weddings, stuff like that. And never really got big into it. And then when I quit drinking, smoking cigars became my one time. You know, it used to
Okay.
be I'd come home and I'd drink a couple beers and chill out, and I had to fill that gap. So I filled that gap with cigars, and it's been awesome, and I
Okay.
liked it. But at first I was posting. I didn't have a hard ash page. I just had my page, and I was posting all these pictures of cigars, and it was like 3 or 4 cigars, a week I was posting on there. And then my uncle actually commented on my Instagram page. He was like, "Is there anything you do besides smoke cigars now? Because that's all you're posting." And
Right.
Justina said, you should really start your own Instagram page just for cigars. And I was like, okay. And this is like right when COVID hit. So we're sitting around a lot. We still worked every day, but we'd get off work at 8 hours, and then 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's still sun till like 7. So we'd sit out in the yard and smoke cigars. And I was trying to think of like some cool name for a cigar page, and I had this shirt on that I got. It's got these two knuckles on it, and on the knuckles it says sandwich. Because when I was growing up, my grandfather always used to tell me if I didn't act right, I was gonna get a knuckle sandwich. So when I saw this shirt with knuckles and sandwich on, I was like, "Oh, dude, I gotta have that." So I
Yeah.
bought it, and I was sitting around, and I was like, I saw the ash hole page, and I was like, I'd like to play off something that's like that. And so I was like, I think hard ash would be good. That would be kind of cool. And I put it on the knuckles, and like hard, and then ash on the other knuckle. And so I called my buddy who does like he's like shade tree graphic designer. And I asked him, I said, "Can you put together a logo with something like this on it?" And he did, and it was good. And so there was a couple tweaks I wanted made. So I called my tattoo artist, and I was like, "Hey, dude, if I send this to you, will you tweak it up a little bit for me and kind of badass it up? And I'll bring you a Cuban cigar, and we'll call it a day." And he was like, "Yeah." So he did, and that's where like the hard ash logo came in. And then when I got that back, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm starting this." So I started up a Facebook page at first. Like, didn't really put it on Instagram. I just started up a Facebook group, and it like started to go a little bit, like 20, 30 followers. And then I started up an Instagram group, and it really kind of blew up. But when I was on Facebook, there was this other group, and I'd post like my picture on multiple pages and multiple groups. And this one jerk off messaged me one day, and he was like, "If you keep promoting your club on my page," and I didn't promote the club, I just post my picture and I'd hashtag it hard ash. Never did I say I had this group, never did I say anything. I just screenshot the picture and then post it to multiple pages. And so
Right.
this jerk off messages me, and he's like, "Hey, if you ever promote your group on my page again, I'm gonna ban you." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "You always hashtag all your pictures hard ash." And I was like, "That's not promoting my group. That's just hashtagging hard ash." I was like, "I don't understand." And he was like, "Well, we don't promote the groups on this page." I said, "Well, dude, isn't there enough cigar smokers to go around?" I was like,
Yeah. Exactly.
why are you being such a jerk about it? Like, I'm not trying to steal your people or whatever." And he was a pretty prominent cigar group at the time. And he was like, something, something. So I go back to my page, and I just screenshot his messages to me. I posted them on the Hard Ash page. I was like, "Never will Hard Ash be anything like this. We're a society to build up the community. We're not going to be a club. We're not going to charge fees. We're not going to do anything like that. Like, my main purpose is to build the community and build up everybody around me, because I don't want to succeed and not bring people up too. If hard ash is the only thing that's going, then what does that benefit the rest of the cigar community?"
Yep.
And so I didn't remember that he was a member on the hard ash page. And then this jackass starts firing back and calling me. He's like, "You're so unoriginal, and your logo's so unoriginal." And he pulled up this other thing and had like some fists, and they were really bootleg, and it had something written on it. And I was like, "Dog, your logo you stole from a football team, and your other logo, it has the NWO logo on it, and you changed it to match what your name of your club is." I was like, "Who's unoriginal?" And I blocked him. And then, Instagram started taking off, so I mainly just focused on that. I think the Hard Ash Facebook page still has 200 something people on it, but My Instagram page just passed 4,000 followers, so it's blowing up.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. So it's blowing up, and it's all about promoting other people. Like, if anybody takes a picture and hashtags Hardash or tags me in the picture, I'm putting it up on my story or my feed or something to bring up everybody else. It's not
Right.
about me; it's about like the community. So especially if you got a patch or a sticker or anything, and you take a picture of that and you post it, oh, dude, it's going up. If you got a Miss Hardash sticker or a Miss Hardash patch or a Miss Hardash keychain or a button or whatever, pin, oh, that's going to go up too. And then
Right.
I try my best to interact with everybody I can. But, I have a full-time job. I usually work about 10
Yep.
hours a day. So when I get off, I try to catch up a lot. But,
It's hard.
that's it. Yeah. I just
Yeah.
want to
I mean,
interact with people and meet new people and, chill, because
and that's what it's
a
all
lot of,
about, man.
yeah, a lot of people kind of tell me the same thing, or I get that a lot of, oh yeah, you got 4,000 followers. Hey, then I'm just a dude from North Alabama that likes to smoke good cigars, and
Right.
that
Right.
appreciates the cigar community and what it's given me and the friends I've met and the people I know from the cigar community. And all I want to do is give that back. Like, I don't think I'll ever consider myself. I don't care if I ever get to like Fat Man Cigar Club and have 25,000 followers. I want to
Right.
be just like Harvey, if I do, who's a good friend of mine, who's probably one of the most humble people you'll meet, having 21,000 followers. He is the end all be all for me of cigar clubs, and he's cool as hell. He's
Right.
calls me, texts me. He'll call anybody. He'll talk to anybody, and I basically watched all of his live videos that he does when I was first started off and tried to mimic what he did, because he freely gives advice on how he got as big as he is, and
Yep.
it works.
Yeah, man.
So
And real quick, I want to just throw in here. We already have a few people, a few of your friends as well. I got Be Nice coming in here saying, Sean, love the show, by the way. And Cigar Nut is checking in, saying, what's up, fam? Dude,
that's my family.
there you go, man. And that's what's
Yeah.
important, man. And I got to be honest with you. Hearing how it kind of affected you, it kind of really brings me back to when I first got my start on Facebook. So I'm part of a bunch of different groups, and the only way that it seems like you can actually get yourself out there is if you wind up posting a picture and just kind of saying, like, at the bottom, like, hashtag the smoking section or whatever. And I can't tell you how many people just feel as though you're trying to stick your hand in their cookie jar. And it blows my mind away that for somebody that preaches community, that says, oh, we're all here for, each other and the love of cigars, that even whenever I would post a YouTube video that was about, like, talking about cigars, not even promoting myself, but just conversation about cigars, they still take it down and say, well, you're promoting your site. Well, last time I checked, you don't have to be in just one group. You can be in hundreds of groups if you want. And it really kind of has a foul taste in my mouth. That's why I always let my promotions go on my page, because I hate feeling like it's all about me. I want it to be about the family, about the community of cigar smokers, man. And I'm just so happy that I'm not the only one that feels this way, because it is hard. It is hard starting out and trying to get you out somewhere, unless somebody really kind of just says, oh, another cigar group, let me try them out and see what they have to bring. It's completely different than when I thought it was going to be.
Biggest pet peeve, dog. That's my biggest pet peeve. There's a group right now who's a pretty prominent group, and they posted this really shitty picture on Instagram a couple weeks ago that really chapped my butt and some of my friends. And it was like, down with patch seekers, one group, one family. Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's hundreds and thousands of cigar smokers out there. Who are you to try to hoard people under your own group? And if you're gonna sit there and do it like that, then man, get the hell out. Don't call yourself part of the community, because you're not trying to build the community. All you're trying to do is build your own group.
Right.
So people like Steven right there, cigar sessions, people like Bernie, people like Cigar Nut, people like Clutch of Smoke, people like Ice and Sticks, all those type of people who are about building the community. Like, you want to know what about building community is? Order a Clutch of Smoke badge. Let
Yep.
that badge in that card get to your house. Read that card. Clutch of
Yep.
Smoke's about building the community. Ice and Sticks is
Yeah.
about building the community.
I
Southern
just got his
Outlaw is
new
about building
patch
the
too.
community. Yeah, I just got it too, and it's dope. I love it. But
I can't wait, man. I'm waiting.
Hard Ass Cigars is about building the community. You think that, I had a guy one day, Josina was at work on a Saturday. I'm sitting out on my front porch smoking, and I take a picture, I post it on Instagram, and I'm like, hey, I'm smoking a cigar while the wife's at work and the kids are taking a nap. This dude messages me. Never met him before. Never talked to him before. Anything. He messages me. He's like, hey, man, I'm smoking too. Hit me up. So, okay. I FaceTime him on Instagram. He doesn't answer. I message him. I was like, I tried. And then all of a sudden, my phone blows up and I answer and it's him. And he was like, oh my God, it's you. And I was like, what the hell are you talking about, dog? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, I didn't expect you to call. I was like, you messaged me, told me to call, that you were
Told
there
me to
by
call
yourself.
you.
I was like, I don't understand. He's like, there's so many questions I have to ask you. I was like, what the fuck? But, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you want to get on a herf with us? Just hit me up. You send me a message.
Yeah.
We herf like basically every night with all these people that I'm watching on the chat. I want to say thank you to all my friends, Clint, who's Southern Outlaw, Cigar Sessions, Steven, aka Sean Johnson, Bernie, all those guys. We herf with them every day. I'll tell you
Yep.
this: the cigar community, my family in the cigar community, I'm closer to most of them than I am my honest to God family. Chris, Cigar Nut, like that's my family. We see
Yep.
people like Cigar Wayne. Not a lot of people know Cigar Wayne yet, but dude is probably one of my favorite people on Instagram and in this world because I love that guy. I love Bernie. Bernie is like me and Justina's brother. I swear to God, he lives in Pittsburgh, but I could call him today and say, Bern, I need your help. Can you come down here? He'd be down here as fast as he could drive here.
And that's what it's about,
So
man.
it is. And these people that don't promote that, like, they can go kiss my skinny white ass. I posted it all over Instagram. Y'all have all seen it. Pucker your lips up and put it on there, baby. That's what I'm saying.
And for me, I'm still kind of new to Instagram. And, when I first started joining, Hard Ash and Ice and Sticks and just everyone, I kept seeing everybody posting pictures of what they were smoking and all their patches and all their stickers. And, I would post stuff and I'm like, I have a Hard Ash sticker and I have Ice and Sticks. And, and now you guys have me posting like every time I get a new one. Like I got to try and get a bigger table. I have more stickers and patches that I try to represent for everybody than I do the cigars that I'm smoking. There'll be 4 cigars in the middle of the table and I'll have 18 patches around me. But I would much rather represent everybody that's in the groups that I follow along with you and show everybody the same support. Yep, there it is. The whole pack.
I don't have a fancy board yet, but these are my people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like this is my family, and I have it out here because this is where we shoot our podcast. And every single week we give shout out to all the groups we support and all the people that support us.
Yep.
Christian, I didn't mention Elion Cigars earlier when I was talking about family, but that's for real. That's my brother. I talk to that guy. We talk like 3 times a day. Most of the time we'll text back and forth, and I've met him in person one time.
Right.
That's it. Last weekend when we were down there to open up the cigar lounge, I met him one time in person, and I talked to him more than I talked to anybody except for the woman that I'm married to. So I mean, that it really is. It's like my family. And if you want to be part of that family, hit us up. We herf all the time. You're more than welcome to get on there. Get ready because we're gonna haze you. We're gonna tear you up. But I mean, that's what we do, and that's what I do to my real family. Like we get on, we cut up, we have a good time. Like if y'all watched the Hennessy Cigars video last night, and you saw the yard gnome on there, like that's one of my brothers too. I love Lace, but he still looks like a little fucking yard gnome.
So Nick, I got to ask you, man, because I mean, I have a lot of people just coming in, checking in, a lot of guys that are just here showing so much support and love. What do we have to look for? So I know that Justina kind of got into a little bit with me of what some hopes and dreams are, but I mean it's been a couple of weeks. I think it's been almost a month.
Hmm.
Where are we at now? Like where are we going now with Hard Ash? Because as a big supporter of you guys, I'm always looking to try and see how I can support you guys next or what to look for. I always get excited. It's like a kid on Christmas.
Hmm.
So what do we got next, man? What do we got planned?
Oh, where to begin? Like I said, we just opened up a cigar lounge in Lockhart, Texas. It's called Elion Cigar Company. If you're in or around Lockhart, Texas, make sure to go check it out. It's 90% boutique cigar shop. Absolutely amazing place. Go hang out with Christian, smoke some cigars. It's dope. We busted our ass for 3 days getting that sucker ready to open. Had a big opening. It was amazing. The website will be up and running hopefully by the end of next week, and then we'll be selling online sales. We have all kinds of great boutique cigars at good prices. So that's main focus right now. We got the Super Stogie Bros podcast with me and Christian. That's every other Thursday night, and it's live on YouTube. It's live on Facebook, and then we're working on some other things. We're about to get that kicked off to where we can put it out on all the podcast networks, which we haven't done yet. Um, so then we're gonna. There's been talk of me and Justina doing a podcast. It probably won't be like a long one to start off with, but we've had some requests for that. Had some requests for me to do cigar reviews, but I'm not really a cigar reviewer. Like I don't have that finite palate where I can tell you what like Western Montana maple tastes like or like baseball leather tastes like. I can taste notes but I don't have all that stuff,
Right.
like
Right.
hear some of these people talk about like, oh, there's a heavy barnyard taste in that. First of all, how the fuck do you know what barnyard tastes like? What are you
They
licking
grew up
the.
on a farm.
Well, yeah. So, but no, it wasn't barnyard. It was barn dust.
Oh, barn dust.
So
So a little
I know
little
plenty of
dry with
people.
a hint of shit and hay. Like, is that
I
what we're
don't
going
know.
for here?
First of all, if I ever walk into a barn and I see some dude licking the floor, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "He must be a cigar reviewer." Like, but like I don't do that. So if I ever do a cigar review, it's probably gonna be like the most average guy cigar review there is. I can tell you what I taste leather and I taste wood, I taste chocolate, I taste stuff like that, and I can tell you if it's a good cigar, if it's not a good cigar. But it's basically gonna be, unfiltered and like no shit, real deal reviews. So
Right.
just like for average guy reviews. So if you're a cigar aficionado, don't watch my show. But it's we got that coming up. My wife is actually releasing a calendar, and it's
Ooh.
some
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful pictures. Her and not they're not racy. We don't
No.
get into that.
No.
But they're really beautiful pictures of her and Kelly, Clutch of Smoke's wife. And
Okay.
so that actually we got those today. So that'll be coming out. And then, we're just gonna keep on plugging along. My wife just started an Ashhole Cigar Club Alabama. She is the president of that. I am the vice president. So we're putting a lot of our
Nice.
time and effort into that right now to kind
Okay.
of get it off the ground. And you never know. I'm working on some things for a hard ash cigar. We're in the talks for a Miss Hard Ash cigar. So we got a lot of stuff, man. The sky's the limit with me and Justina. Like we're very passionate about cigars. We're very passionate about the community. We're very passionate about basically everything we do. And when you put both of us together on a team, like get the fuck out of the way. It's gonna be,
Well, I gotta
we're gonna
I
be
gotta tell you,
raw.
man. If you want a good guy to bring onto your show, I just brought him up, Mr. Johnny Smokes. He is an absolute awesome guy. Really big supporter. I absolutely love him. I actually did a podcast with him and the guys from Protocol. You guys definitely. I think that would be a hoot to have
Yeah,
you
I'd love
guys in
to.
there with Johnny Smokes.
Yeah, I'd love to get with Protocol Cigars too. So if you guys are on here, you see this, hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to sample out some of your cigars and put those in our shop. So we're looking for. I'm the new brand acquisition rep for Elion, so I'm in charge of bringing in new cigars. And I love to find like small cigar companies that are just getting started off, like Hennessy cigars. We just heard from them on Sunday. We'll be having some of their cigars in our shop. If you haven't tried Hennessy cigars yet, you really need to do it. They're pushing the envelope. They're having big things coming up. They just started off in like February, and they just released 3 more cigars yesterday. So they're doing awesome things, and we're putting them in our shop. And then, all these different cigars, we want to push for stuff that you can't find everywhere else, and smaller companies, that are producing good cigars that want to get their stuff there. Please hit me up. I'm not going to turn anybody down. I will, buy a sample or whatever I have to do to try it out. But if it's a cigar and we're good with it, like, we want to put you in there. And if we put you in, we're going to pump you up on Instagram. We're going to do everything we can to kind of make that happen. So let me know.
Well, if Hennessy Cigars wants somebody to do a cigar review on their cigars, I might know a guy who does a cigar review once or twice a week.
Yeah. They should be watching. If not, then I'll definitely let them know. I might send you. I got a sample pack on the way, Sean. I might send you one and let you review that one. How about that?
Oh, absolutely, man. That would be great, dude. I would love. You know what? I love trying different cigars, and especially like you said, some of the cigars that I don't get to see much of. I actually did a cigar review on Cigars, who I follow on Instagram as well. One of my followers, who I believe is a follower of yours, the Drunken Corner, actually sent me a 3-pack of Cigars. And
Nice.
I got to tell you, I mean, it was an absolute amazing cigar to try, and I was so happy because I would have never tried it if he didn't, say like, "Hey, man, I really enjoy your videos. Why don't you try this one and tell me what you think?" And I absolutely love trying new cigars like that, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love the Drunken Corner. Just got their patches a couple weeks ago. Number 8 and 9, baby. That's what we're at. Number 8 and 9.
And that is for the drawing, if I believe, for throughout the months.
Yeah. So I like the way he did that. Really awesome guy. I really enjoy his Instagram pictures and feed. He's always into something, man. Yeah, he is always into something. So he's super cool.
He really is. And I love how his patch is going to a good cause as well. He's an absolute awesome guy. I love talking to him. He always gives me such good support, and I love the Drunken Corner. So I'm definitely thankful that we're following each other on Instagram.
Yep.
But I know backstage you wound up showing me a little something, and for anybody that's not knowing of Mr. Hardash, you said there's the possibility of a cigar in the works. Do you have a band selected yet? Do you have anything going for that yet?
If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen the band. You don't know you've seen the band, but you've seen the band. It's my new sticker that's out.
That's
I actually have.
Sticker.
I've ordered PVC patches, so I'll be getting 3D PVC patches of these coming in. But this is going to be the band that it was originally designed for the Hardash. Let me bring that
up. Let's bring that up big time so everybody can see it. There we go.
So it's a pair of brass knuckles with the ribbon that says Hardash Cigars, and then underneath, like right here, it's going to say Maduro, because if I'm coming out with a cigar, the first one's going to be a Maduro, because I don't smoke those little girl cigars.
And I remember Justina telling me that's what you call Connecticut's. That's
exactly.
Girl cigars.
I have nothing against Connecticut's. I've smoked some really good Connecticut's. But I just, if I'm going to smoke a cigar, like, I want something that's got a set of nuts on it. You know what I mean? Like, I want something that's going to let me know I'm smoking a cigar. Like, it's got to have, like I told you, I'm an alcoholic. I was also a drug addict. 16 years sober off drugs, clean off drugs and sober. But I want a cigar that's going to give me a burn on the retro hill. Like, I just took a Tony Montana line of Coke, and then I want it to be spicy as hell, like the whole way through. That's my favorite. My favorite cigar for 2 years running has been the Paul Stulac Red Screaming Sun Lancero. Man, that thing is fan-freaking-tastic. And then I got a hold of the White Blinding Light Lancero by Paul Stulac. And that is like the spicy, like fiery sister for the Red Screaming Sun. So it's taken the top spot away from the red screaming sun, but that thing right there will light your face up. Like, I love it. Put it Christian on it, my partner, and he is a Connecticut guy, and his ass got tobacco sick on that thing. Like, he's got a white sheet behind him like I do. His face like blended into the sheet, so he was like camouflaged like a green screen. All you see was like his little lime beard and his hat and his shirt, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta put this thing down. I gotta get off this." But you know, that's it, man. Those are great cigars. If you guys haven't smoked a Paul Stulak, as soon as we get the website up and running, get on there and order them. We got White Blind Light Lanceros, we got Red Screaming Sun Lanceros. They also got Toro version of that. And when you smoke it, hashtag it. Who the fuck is Stulak? Because that is his hashtag, and he's got new beginnings. He's got everything. There you go. Yeah, like our buddy Cigar Wayne says, who the fuck is Stulak? But Canadian guy makes some, dude, I'm talking about unbelievably amazing cigars.
I can imagine, man. Now, you said you like strong cigars. So are you like a Neanderthal fan, or the Tabernacle, or the LFD, the Chapter 1, or Capito 2? Do those kind of fall in your category of spicy cigars?
Those, to me, they're not really that spicy. I do like the Neanderthal. I like all of them. I like the Neanderthal. Like the Neanderthal, the first time I smoked it was like the first time I ever got a dirt note.
Okay.
So like a dirt note. Like you open up a fresh bag of potting soil and stick your face in it. That's what I got off that Neanderthal, and I was ecstatic. I was like, "Oh my God, Justine,
I can
come here and
taste
try
it.
it. It's dirt. It's dirt." And she's like, "What the fuck do I want to smell dirt for?" I was like, "No, it's like good dirt. Try this." She's like, "You're a retard." So Terry Monroe, my absolute favorite go-to cigar is Paul Stulak White Blind and Light. Now I do have different. It kind of varies. That's my favorite cigar. My go-to cigar is going to be a Drew Estates Undercrown Maduro. That's that one is, I call that my go-to because my biggest pet peeve about smoking cigars, I don't know what it's called, but when you smoke a cigar and you got to pull like 4 or 5 times, it gets about a quarter way through. You got
it's
to
not
pull 4 or
aerated
5
correctly.
times.
Yeah.
And then you get that runt. I'm from Alabama, so in Alabama, runt is a word. You get that runt taste to it, where it's kind of like, where it's kind of spoiled, like runt, like you get milk, you leave it in the refrigerator too long, it gets runt, and that's RURNT, runt. That's how you spell that down here. But yeah, but
that's like
that
Jeff Dunham, not
yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy, where he goes,
Jeff
his father
Foxworthy.
says, "Get on out of hell." He goes, that's a word where I come. Get on out of hell.
Yeah. Down here, that is a true word. Yeah. That yawn and yeah. That is correct English terminology for Alabama.
There it is. I love it. I love it.
And then we also got bougie. I don't know if you know what bougie is.
Oh yeah.
Sean? So
we know bougie.
Okay, but when it gets that runt taste to it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not smoking it. If it starts to do that and I can't get a draw off of it, it's going to ruin the whole cigar. I'm going to have that runt taste in my mouth the rest of the time. It's going in the ashtray. I won't even finish it. And I'm walking into my humidor. And every time that happens, I go to the Drew Estates Undercrown Maduro, because it's going to be a solid smoke. It's got a razor sharp burn. It's never done me wrong. Ever done me wrong. So that's my go-to cigar for, I know it's going to be a quality, just amazing smoke every time I smoke it. But my favorite cigar is Paul Stulak White Blinding Light Lancero.
So that actually kind of surprises me that the Undercrown would be your go-to. Because honestly, I don't think the Undercrown has as much bite as like the Tabernacle.
Yeah. I like Tabernacles. I do. I love their Lanceros. I have about 5 of them in my humidor. But the thing that I like about the Undercrown Maduros is they're a lot cheaper than the Tabernacle is. So if I'm going to have something that I stock up in there, I love Tabernacles. I love OM cigars. Don't know if you've had those yet, but man,
I've had one.
I've had one. He's got 5 blends. The number one he has in the Torpedo and the Lancero. So really 6 cigars. Unbelievably amazing. Like, love
Yeah.
those things. That's probably right up there in my top 5. The Crook of the Crown by Stolen Throne Cigars. If I could afford to smoke those all the time like I do Underground Maduro, I'd do that all day long. They're
There
amazing
you go.
cigars too. But the Underground Maduro to me is just a good budget stick, you know.
Yeah.
$6. Fantastic every single time. The rest of them, 8, 10, 10, $12 cigars. So if it's a go-to, that just something that I've already smoked half a cigar and it sucked and I want to go clean it up, and Underground's going to be what it's at.
So now, whenever you get, and I'm probably gonna butcher this, but whenever you get that was that pretty good? Weren't?
Runt. RURNT. Runt.
Okay, weren't. Okay, whenever you
That's
get
it.
that
You got it.
weren't taste, do you ever try blowing back through it and holding your lighter to the end of it to kind of try and take some of that out, or
Purging it.
is it pretty much just done for you? Like, you're just like, you ruined it, you killed it. You don't deserve to be purged.
I've purged a couple, but usually when that happens, like, I'll try to save it, and like maybe it's just like this little, and I'll try to keep going, and then I'm just like, oh, fuck this, and throw it in there. It's done. I'm done with it, just because even if I don't taste that, I'm still gonna taste that. It's here, and
That's all you can taste.
Yeah, really and truly, like every Caldwell I've ever smoked has done it. I smoke Caldwells. You're not gonna see Caldwells on there. If you give me Caldwells, I'm not gonna smoke them. They could be amazing cigars, and I could have got like the 5 worst Caldwells ever made, but it's not gonna happen.
What?
Yeah. Very sorry.
Wow. Yeah. Guys, this is going to be the end of our show. So
I mean, I just don't know, dude. 3 keys.
No.
I expected so much from that too.
Oh,
Like I was in such a good build up for that cigar. You got these 3 amazing blenders coming together. I'm expecting this huge masterpiece of like Michelangelo cigar carved out of, the most beautiful marble you've ever seen. That sucker didn't last me like 35 minutes. I threw it in the damn trash. I'll never smoke it again.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, now
this
off. This just goes to prove my point. So, especially for somebody like myself, who I do cigar videos, I do cigar review videos. Not everybody's palate is going to be the same.
Oh yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
And that's what everybody who does videos, everybody who thinks that their knowledge is like top grade, you can't question them on that cigar. That just goes, prove my point that if I say that I taste buttermilk, syrup, and pepper, and you tell me that cigar doesn't have any of that in there, I'm going to zoom in again.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you to tell me what I'm tasting?
Amen, dog. Amen. For anybody that you just mentioned that thinks that whatever they're tasting is the ultimate end all be all, you're a dumbass. Go look in your mirror and repeat to yourself 3 times. I am a dumbass. I am a dumbass. I am a dumbass. It doesn't matter, dude. Like, you might go smoke a Paul Stulak Red Screaming Sun Lancero and be like, Nick, that's the worst cigar I've ever had in my entire life. It tasted like that. And you know what? I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't smoke a cigar because Sean from the smoking section said it's a good cigar. I'll try it. I'll try it. But your palate's not my palate. And I don't judge anybody on what you smoke. Like, I mess with people and I joke about Connecticut's being girl cigars. But I smoke some amazing Connecticut's, dude. It's just not my taste. My taste isn't your taste. My taste isn't Bernie's taste. My taste isn't Clint's taste or Steven's taste or any of my, shit. Like Chris, the cigar nut, he smokes like 99% Cubans. I'm not a huge Cuban fan. It's not, I like them. I enjoy them, but I'm not going to stock up my humidor with Cubans because I know I have so many $10 cigars that I think are great cigars, but Chris might not think that. But the cool thing about us is that I don't judge him and he doesn't judge me.
Exactly.
I don't judge Christian on his Connecticut's. I like to mess with him about it and tell him it's a girl cigar because it's Christian. The thing
Right.
you'll find out about Nick is if I give you shit, I like you.
Exactly.
If I don't like you, I'm just not going to talk to you. Like, I mean, that's how it is. And if I bust people's balls that I'm friends with, because
Exactly.
that's what I'll dish it out, but I'll take it too. I like it. Come on back.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you saw my video, but I got some paybacks coming down the road. So if you guys want to follow some funny shit, make sure you get on our Instagram pages. Go ahead and follow Legion Cigars and or Legion Concepts, and follow Clutch of Smoke too, because these dickheads, they've been sending around this Clutch of Smoke traveling humidor, and it's hit everybody and their mom except for my shop or except for my house, and I live like the closest to Sean Smoke that anybody in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, drove down 8.5 hours to his fucking birthday party, and I'm like the last person to receive this Clutch of Smoke humidor. So I'm
Right.
bitching about it. I'm giving him hell all the time, which I'm not serious. I'm just like messing with him. And then one day, like, I open my mail, I come home and there's a box on my porch, and I look at Legion Concept. I'm like, man, I didn't order anything from Josh. What is this? And I open the top, and it's the Clutch of Smoke traveling humidor. And I was all giddy, like, kid on Christmas. I'm like, oh yeah, I
Yep.
finally got it. I open it up, and it's a damn picture of Cigar Wayne's goddamn Democrats on it. And I flip that thing open. There's two fucking Gurkhas. Not just Gurkhas, but Gurkhas that Josh looked like he'd been fucking fetch with his dog with for the past 2 weeks. Like, they're all gnawed up on the end and like torn up and shit. And I was like, oh, you sons of bitches. Oh, it is on now. Because if there is one thing I like more than messing with people and busting people's balls, it's practical jokes. So then Sean from Clutch of Smoke gets on and comes up with this great Instagram idea to where's the coolest place you've put a Clutch of Smoke sticker? I was like, I got your ass. I got you. So me and Justine are in the garage one day, and I get a Clutch of Smoke sticker, and I drop my pants and stick it directly on my ass upside down, and I get her to take a picture of it. I posted it on Instagram. That is the first of many to comebacks, because I'm gonna bust their balls. Like, I'm the type of person where you want to get in a practical joke game with me, I promise you, by the end time I'm done, people are gonna be like, I'm never doing that with Nick. He goes way too far.
We're
He
not. We're
never
not. We're not
stops.
going to go to that war. We're not
No, no,
doing
no,
that war.
no. You don't want to do
Yeah.
that. And they open a whole can of whoop ass that they don't know is coming. It's there. It's coming all day long.
So you guys heard it here first. Instagram is about to become a war zone, but you definitely want to try and follow Hard Ash Cigar Society to try and see what's going on with that, because I guarantee it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, and they're like, please, people know that these are still my really good friends. Nothing I do is serious on there, so it's just a joke. Like, we're just having a good time. People might be like, "Oh my God, Hard Ash hates Clutch of Smoke." I love Clutch of Smoke.
Yep.
Like I said, we drove 8.5 hours to his birthday party. I'll drive down there again and spend time with him and his beautiful wife Kelly. They're amazing people. I love them to death. Josh from Legion Concepts is one of the sponsors of my podcast. Great guy. Love him. Heard with them like once a week. But just super duper guy. But they're gonna get it. Like, it's coming. They are going to get it. And Sean
that's the
told me
way.
the other day. Yeah, Sean told me that he said every time a package comes to my house, I'm like, oh shit, is that from Nick? And it's coming. But I'm not gonna let you know when. You might think I forgot about
That's
it.
part of
but
the
I didn't
fun.
forget. Yeah, I didn't forget.
That's part of the fun, man.
Yeah. So it's a good time.
So as we kind of not wrap up, because we still got a little bit of time, but so I've already asked you, what we got going on next for Hard Ash Cigar Society, with podcasts and everything to that region.
Mhm.
Are you going to be streaming on like Spotify, or is this going to be more along the lines of like some YouTube again, or where are we going to take like the podcast if you and Mrs. Hardash wind up getting into this?
Oh, there's no telling, dog. We'll start off
Okay.
on YouTube. And we're probably gonna start doing like some Instagram live videos just to kind of test the waters and see how it goes. But a lot of people like staring at my wife because she's smoking hot, and a lot of people, fans only. I'm not gonna do fans only. Clint, I don't want to step on Bernie's toes, so I don't want to take away his business, so I stay off of fans only. But a lot of people, like I said, like staring at my wife because she's beautiful, and a lot of people say they like listen to me because they never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
Right.
But who knows? We'll see. Start off with a couple live videos. Everything we're gonna do will be under the Super Stogie Bros umbrella. So we got a lot of we do a lot of talking. Nothing's been set in stone yet, but that's not saying that anything's off the playing field. Like
Yeah.
it's all wide open. I've had some requests to do like some character videos, but I think Phil Carut's got that locked down, and I don't like kind of following somebody's coattails. But
Right.
I would love to do some videos with him doing characters because I love his characters and I love do characters too. Like
Okay.
that's like one of my things. But I'm not gonna try to steal his thunder because he's already got that wrapped up. But
Right.
we'll see. Nothing's off the table. I'm open for anything.
And if nobody's seen the Super Stogie Bros, I would definitely suggest you check them out. Really, really awesome show. I love watching it. Usually at the end of my night when I'm, kind of winding down, I'm getting ready for bed, but I'm just kind of, chilling out, watching something. I usually throw on Super Stogie Bros and, just kind of see what's popping, because I do like seeing other people's work. That's why I said, in the smoking section, it's never been about it's all Sean. I really love seeing the different personalities of people. I love seeing how people can, describe different things and how things like to go. And speaking of the Big Ash Smoke Book, he wound up, just joining in. It's a great show. But I really do love watching the Super Stogie Bros, and I love the way you guys all interact with each other and how you guys just look like you're having a good time, like it's a backyard barbecue, but in a studio, And I absolutely love that type of environment when I'm watching something. It's really, really awesome.
Yeah, if you wanted to see a good show, check out last week's episode. Like I said, I like to mess with Lace a lot, but I think that was probably one of my favorite episodes because me and Lace play off each other really well. And we've had a lot of comments, a lot of messages saying that was the funniest episode anybody's seen. A couple people were like, "Man, I was crying, I was laughing so hard." The cigar session episode was Emmy-worthy, really was. I mean, that one right there, we lit it up, that episode. There hasn't been a bad episode yet besides the first one, and that's why we deemed it the shit show. But it was really just me and Christian trying to figure it all out, The Cigar Nut episode, like if you guys follow Cigar Nut, he is the sensei of Ash, and he's the one that does like wicked, like the whole cigar Ash. And it's ridiculous. I've tried to emulate him a lot, and I actually had the absolute pleasure of sitting next to him and having a long ash contest the weekend before last at the Elion grand opening with a Paul Stulak Lancero, and we both got the same distance, about 2 inches left on that Lancero before our ash dropped, but mine was straight up and down, and Chris's, it went like he started to write his name in cursive in ash. Like every time I do a long ash and I post a picture and I'll get it to where I can, rotate it on my nubber, and I'll flip it upside down and I'll pinch it, and hold it, and then I'll stand it up and I'll send them pictures to Chris, and he'll be like, "Oh man, it's really good." And then the next day he'll have like a cigar that comes up in the ash and he'll like spell his name in cursive. And then on his video, like he'll spin it around his finger like a globe trotter and then like throw it up in the air and like catch it on his elbow. So it's like every time I do something really good, he comes in with like the social media bitch slap and puts me back in my place and lets me know that I don't have shit on him. He is the wizard. And for everybody who thinks he photoshops that or he puts wire in his cigars or he has had people ask him, "Do you hairspray on that?" That's so ridiculous. You're a bunch of idiots and stop asking questions. It's legitimately just straight up ash. Like, you want to know the secret to it? Get on the Super Stogie Bros episode 3 and watch. He tells you everything that he does to make it happen.
Yep.
And so it's a good one. But yeah, we have a whole lot of family. We had Al and Melissa from The Good Cigar. And I know on Justina's episode, you said that's one of your favorite podcasts to watch. Great people.
Yep. I do.
Love
I
Alan
listen to
Melissa.
them all every morning. Every
Oh
morning
yeah.
when I'm driving to work. I had so much catching up to do because obviously, I was new to Spotify, and I got tired of listening to music. I just wanted somebody to talk about cigars, and I found them, and I got to tell you, I absolutely loved just listening to them. Just the
Hmm.
way that they banter back and forth, the way that it's just
great.
like I said, it's almost like I picture it in my head like them just sitting at like the dining room table, eating dinner, smoking a cigar, and just talking. And it was just so relaxing. It got my focus off of work. I got through 8 hours, no problem. But
They
I'm all caught up now, and it's great. I love it.
That was the first podcast I was on, and if you listened to the show I was on, I laughed my ass off the whole entire time. And I told him, I was like, "You guys are like our doppelganger couple." It is like listening to YouTube bicker back and forth is like I'm having an out of body experience, like watching my relationship right in front of my face, because that's how me and Justine are all the time,
Yep.
and it's great. And then Al and Melissa, that's they're our family too. I love those people. They're looking at opening up a cigar lounge, and we're looking at taking another trip to Texas to support them. And so anything we can do to help them out, I love those guys. They were on our podcast as guests, which was really awesome to have another podcast on our podcast as a guest. It was a really good one too. So, I mean, we've had a
I
lot of
have
good
a
ones.
confession to make.
Oh yeah, lay it on me.
I don't have a sticker from them yet. I'm
From
working
the
on it.
cigar,
Yeah,
the
they
stickers are nice,
yeah.
but their
Let's see.
new PVC patches are even better.
Oh, look at that.
This is the gray and black patch. That's dope. This is the ghosted out all black, the Good Cigar Podcast patch. This is my favorite.
That is
So,
awesome.
and they're also selling hats that have the Velcro on it, so you can change out the patches. So if you get all their patches, you can swap them out and like have a different hat every day with it being the same hat every day.
That is awesome. They really
Yeah.
are. They are awesome people, and I love listening to them. So I got a question here for me. I'm not sure if this is a good one or not, but it says, so Sean, how many mouth hugs will it take from Nick to get me on the podcast sometime?
I told you before the show started. I apologize for any comments from the peanut gallery that came up about this. And if you are on any Hertz list, you'll know that Bernie gives really good mouth hugs.
Well,
He is a mouth hug champion, and he also
Okay.
has a fans only page that is to die for. Like
Oh,
unbelievably amazing. Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna bring this up real quick. Anybody who wants to be in the smoking section or on a live video, I strongly suggest you message me. I'll bring you guys in. I don't care how many or who it is. I'm always looking for somebody to assist me to, come out here and just get to know the community, because I want my community to get to know other communities, so that way it's not just one, two separate communities, it's all one. So I would love to have as many people as possible in the smoking section. For
And
sure.
Burn, don't worry. I've invited Sean to be on some of our herfs with us, so you can demonstrate your mouth hugginess to him on those herfs. So I got you taken care of. I was already thinking about it.
I already signed the contract.
He did. He's down. He's down.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's good. Too. Another guy that I haven't mentioned yet, and I deeply apologize to him, is Vaughn from Glasses and Ashes. He is another guy that's all about the community. He does live videos usually every Saturday, and then me and Rick, who is the crazy veteran, on Instagram, we get on there and mess around a lot. So he's a super fantastic guy, and I have a really funny story about Vaughn too. So like, really big, pretty boy, like good dude, but beautiful man. I mean, just absolutely beautiful man.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
There's nothing at all wrong with saying that. He is just a beautiful man. So he went to Texas last weekend to Elion Cigars for the Asheville, Texas cut and light event with Blackbird. Flew there from Arizona, got to Dallas, went to put in a reservation for a rental car, and he went to pick it up, and they had no rental cars. The whole Dallas airport, no rental cars.
Gone.
At all.
Empty.
Gone. Every one of them. And he's like, what
Vacant.
the fuck, man? I'm in Dallas. I don't have a rental car. And he's bitching at the Hertz people. I put in a reservation. You're supposed to have the car for me. And the guy calls him over. Hey, man, come over here for a minute. He's like, we don't have any cars, but I got a Sprinter van. So Vaughn's ass was driving around fucking Texas all week last week in a Sprinter van with a white construction paper sign on the side that was duct taped with like silver duct tape, and it said free candy. So if you saw him driving around and he was trying to pick up girls, no, I'm just kidding. He's married. He doesn't pick up girls. But I'm messing telling me he's trying to pick up chicks in a damn Sprinter van looking like a pedophile. So if you guys see him, his new name is Sprinter Van Vaughn. So
Sprinter Van Vaughn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sprinter Van Vaughn. So he's a good dude though. If you check him out, he's a great person to follow.
I will definitely check him out as well. Because like I said, I mean, I love supporting everybody, and you know, I know I said this to Justina, and I'm going to say it to you, Nick, as well. You know, I thank you guys so much for, you know, bringing me into the community, and you know, I feel like a lot of your good friends that you guys hang out with, like Clutch of Smoke and Ice and Sticks, you know, all the guys that are on your page that are, you know, really big supporters. I feel like I've kind of joined in with them. You know, I can always remember every time I post something, there's always like 3 people that always like my stuff on Instagram first. And it's always Ice and Sticks, you or Justina, and even Clutch of Smoke as well. And, you know, I'm so thankful to be in the community with you guys and just keep watching everybody just grow and get better and better with everything. It's absolutely awesome.
I'll tell you what, dog, like I told you before. So whenever you're ready,
nice.
I'll send you. Yeah. Yep. Bernie is, like I said, family. I literally wake up every single morning. I shit you not. I will show you. I wake up every single morning to a message from Bernie. Literally every day, telling me he hopes I have a fantastic day. Hopes everything is awesome today, and pass the love on to his sister. Every day. I mean, like,
there we go, man.
Every single day. So that's my family. Like I tell you, I can't stress enough. Like, these people are my family. Even the little yard gnome that's bitching about why don't I call him a beautiful man. He is my family too. Like, these people are amazing, and I'm more than happy to Sean, bring you into the family just as well. I mean, like, we will accept you with open arms. You'll meet so many amazing people, and anybody. Like, it's not a selective group. We're not, you know, we don't screen anything. If you message us and tell us you want to get on a herf, if you message me and you see I'm smoking a cigar and you're like, hey man, hit me up, expect a fucking call, dog. I'm gonna FaceTime you on Instagram and we're gonna sit there and talk, because
there we go.
As you can ask anybody on here, I'll open it up for Lace. Hey, Lace from the Big Ass Smoke Book, what's the one thing I like to hear more than anything else? Wait for this comment, John.
We're going to wait for this comment, everybody.
We're waiting, Lace. You're letting me down, Lace.
I feel as though he's not going to give the right answer.
No, he knows. He said it plenty of times before. He even said it last night, because Hennessy Cigars requested that me and Dustin to come on their video, and he was like, "Oh, don't let Nick on. The only thing he likes to hear his own voice." I'm a talker. I will talk to fucking anybody. So you wanna FaceTime? You want to talk while you're smoking a cigar? You think you want to talk to me? That's great. I'm going to FaceTime you, and we're going to talk.
There you go.
I don't give a shit if I got 58,000 followers. I like talking to people. I like talking to people about cigars. I like knowing your story. I hate smoking a cigar by myself. You know, most of the time, hate it by myself. Now, there's sometimes where I'm just like, I got to get the fuck away and smoke a cigar. But usually if I'm driving in my truck or something like that and I'm smoking a cigar, I'm a damn herf with my camera off, pumping through my Bluetooth audio in the car, and I'm talking to people doing that. I don't. See, there you go. Nick don't lie, Sean. You know what it has to do to come in the herfs. Yeah. But, you know, we're going to talk.
There we go,
That's
man.
just what's going to happen.
Nick, and I know that you told me that you had time restraints tonight, and I want to make sure that I get you, you know, within your time, you know, that you gave me tonight, which I appreciate very much. Before we wind up, kind of winding down for this, is there anything you'd like to say before we wind up kind of, putting our smoke jam session to bed for the night?
Is this my shameless plug moment?
Maybe.
Well, I will begin. So, if you do not follow Hard Ash Cigar Society, please reach out. Follow me on Instagram. We also have a Facebook page. If you want to join that, our Super Stogie Bros podcast, we broadcast live over the Hard Ash Facebook page every other Thursday. Superstogiebros.com. Super Stogie Bros on Instagram. The oh so beautiful, the oh so my rock, my love wife, Miss Hard Ash. Go follow her. Asheville, Alabama. If you live in Alabama, hit us up. We're looking for new people all the time now. Everybody, Smoke and Dram Society, be nice. All my friends that came on tonight, thank you for your support. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Even the yard gnome, I love him very much. He is a very sexy little man who looks like a little leprechaun. He's still beautiful, and his wife is amazing too. But if we're gonna go through this, let me get the pack. Of course, we already talked about him, the good cigar. Asheville Cigar Club, Alabama. Asheville Cigar Club, Texas. Good people. We mess with them a lot. Texas is great people. Ohio, amazing people. Oklahoma, we're just now becoming friends with Asheville, Oklahoma, but there's some bomb ass people. Every Asheville group right now, we're finding out is fantastic people. Smoking Dog Poppy, love that guy. This is my first patch. This is the first cigar group I was ever in. So Silverback Smoking Crew, they are fantastic people. Like, I love them from the beginning. Cigar Dojo, great folks there. Thistle and Sticks, love those guys. Of course, this beautiful lady, which we do have swag. Like I said, I ordered PVC patches. Justina's got patches. Hit us up on Instagram. Here's my boy right here, Sprinter Van Von, with Glasses and Ashes Group. Cigar Clowns. You can tell I love the good cigar. I got that one too. Clutch of Smoke. Hey, Sean. I got more stickers. So there's more pictures coming. Coming. Cigar Smokers Worldwide. You open up a can of worms here, dog. The Goat Cigar Club. Pop Smoke Squad. Fat Ash Group. Awesome people there. This is my fam. This is my big time fam. The Smoke and Dram Society. That's where I met Bernie, Dirty Red Bacon Cigar Wayne, Steven from Cigar Sessions is on there. All those people. Dead Man's Inc. That's a great group of folks too. My boy Mimo and the Cigar Crew. Awesome stuff. They got some new hats. They got some new stickers. They got some new patches out. You guys check them out. The Cigar Clowns. They make amazing cigar. It's available on Pravada if you've never smoked that.
This is true.
This guy right here, Steven, a.k.a. Sean Johnson from Cigar Sessions. You were talking about people that do really cool stuff with their patches. I highly suggest you ask him to be on your show and let him explain his story. It's awesome. My brother, Elion Cigar Company. Go check them out. Follow them. Get on the website and order some cigars from us. So that will be amazing once we get that up. There's Silverback Smokers again. Napalm Cigar Smokers. This is a German group. Really cool dude. Like, really cool dude. I really like this guy. He just got his patches out. Fantastic. One of my sponsors, Legion Concepts. Cigar Porn. Repping them tonight. Whoop, whoop. One of my favorite shirts. So I got those guys. Certo Coffee. These guys are the bomb. Their coffee is utterly amazing. If you're a coffee drinker, get that. There we go. Drunken Corner.
The Drunken Corner.
The Drunken Corner. And then, like I said earlier, my brother, Sean from Clutch of Smoke. I do have my Ice and Sticks patches, but they are inside right now. And his brother, Southern Outlaw, as well. Also, if you guys don't support Frontline Cigars, did a thing called Helping Nicaraguan Families after the disaster that happened there. Frontline Cigars, go patches. We bought patches and we bought coins to help out with that. So that's fantastic. They're doing really, really cool things to help out the people in Nicaragua, which I think is important because if you smoke cigars, you've been affected by the issues in Nicaragua. So go help those people out. And then if there's anybody that I didn't mention, I apologize. But yeah, all those people are family. Every single one of them are. So go follow all of them on Instagram. If you have any questions about anybody, any other groups that you're looking to get into, like hit me up. I'll tell you all about everybody. They're super cool people. There are some patches that I don't get and I don't support because they're pieces of crap and they try to hoard their people, and I'm not down with
Right.
that. So
No, not at all.
if you're one of those people that like you hoard your people, I got two things. There's number one. There's number two. That's from Hard Ash Cigar Society with love, because you're not a community builder. You don't care about this community at all. Like, and that's 100% true. Like, if you're a community builder, let your people go. Let your people join other groups. Let them meet other people, because there's not one single group out there who's better than anybody else. And if you think that, then you really need to check yourself, because that sucks and you got a shitty ass attitude. Also, another shout out to Fat Man Cigar Club, to Cigar Nut, who really needs to get off his ass and make a patch, because
Yes, he
that's my
does.
brother and I want to support him as much as I can too. So love you guys. Love everybody. Thank you very much, Sean. I had a good time. And then I'll be sending you some Herf invites. And then also, if you follow Super Stogie Bros, watch, because Sean will be on our show shortly. We're going to work him in there.
Can't wait.
Great dude, doing great things for the cigar community. And from the bottom of my heart and my wife's heart, thank you for what you do, bro.
Well, thank you very much, Nick. And like I said, it's been an absolute joy having you and Justina on the show. I'm so thankful to be in your community, to help grow your community, to help teach other people about your community and all the communities for everybody that wound up coming in tonight. I can't thank everybody enough for all the support and love and just coming out and watching me and Nick be ourselves and smoke some great cigars. So, Nick, I want to say thank you very much, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, my man.
I will, bro.
And I'm
I'm
gonna put you backstage, and
okay.
we'll catch up soon.
I'm honored that you would invite me to be on the show, because I really appreciate that. Like I said, I just consider myself some dude from Alabama. So to be able to be a guest on your show is really awesome. Thank you very much.
Well, like
There's
I
your
said,
mouth hug,
especially to have you and Justina in here for what I think you guys are, really really big on Instagram and even doing bigger things outside of Instagram. It's truly a pleasure of mine to have you guys on here and just kind of help grow the community. So I can't thank you enough, man, and I will not forget it. And I would love to be on your show. Hold on. Time out. Time out.
Wait. One more. I cannot forget this guy. I do not have a patch of his yet, but one more. I cannot forget him. I cannot forget him, ladies and gentlemen. The Yard Gnome, the best smoking diary on the market. Big ass smoke book. If you do not have your big ass smoke book, what the fuck are you doing? Go on there. You can get a Hard Ash Cigar Society big ass smoke book. You can get your Mrs. Hard Ash big ass smoke book. You can also get a Super Stogie Bros big ass smoke book. Clutch of Smoke, Ice and Sticks, everybody on there. Sean needs to get up and get with you, Lace. So you need to message him to get a smoking section smoke book up.
I would
This
love to.
is the best cigar diary out there. It simplifies cigar diary to where someone as stupid as I can do it and enjoy doing it. It is amazing. Lace, I am very, very sorry. I almost missed that, and I deeply, deeply apologize. He is fan-freaking-tastic, and he's a sexy little man. That's all I got.
There we go. Everybody, I want you to say goodbye to Nick. Nick, I'm going to put you backstage for just a second, and I will be right back with you, my man.
All right, we'll see y'all.
All right, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining me in the smoking section. Tonight was absolutely awesome. I cannot thank Nick enough. I love his personality. I love love everything about him. I love following his page. I love following his wife on Instagram as well. They're both absolutely awesome people. The love that they have for cigars, and not just cigars, but the community as well, is absolutely inspiring. And I hope to be as good as them, or just a fraction of as good as they are at some point in time. But ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our show. I cannot thank you all enough for coming out, watching, supporting, loving, and also something new that I'm going to be adding to this. And it's not going to be in every video, but we are on Patreon now. So if there is, a way that you would like to donate or give back, if you want to, you don't have to. I'm not begging for it. I'm just throwing it out there. Definitely check that out. There will be a link in this description. And also, Hard Ash Cigar Society is on Patreon as well. So if you did not know that, now you do. You can support what we do, whether it be, buying sticks to do shows or buying sticks to do reviews. Every little bit helps, and we just appreciate all your love and support. So thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, from the smoking section, my name is Sean. Thank you all for tuning in. And as always, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I will catch you on the next one. From the smoking section, this is Sean signing off.